Do you know you are responsible for the choices you make? When sugar and salt are mixed together, the ants take sugar with them, leaving behind the salt. These tiny creatures know what they want and so carefully choose sugar and leave behind the salt. Do you know what you really want in life? And are you getting it? Life is all about knowing what you really want and how to get it from this world and be happy. But life experiences show us that a good number of people are stuck in life either because they do not know what they really want or because they do not know how to get it. When we are not in touch with our deepest desire, we keep doing so many things, but there is no fulfillment. We get into many relationships, but there is no satisfaction. On the other hand, there are others who know what they want in life, but somehow they do not know how to get it either because the choices they make are not right or because their behavior is not effective in taking them closer to what they want. Because it is not enough to know what we want in life, we need to learn the art and the science of getting what we want in life. This brings us to the question, what kind of choices do we make in everyday life? We human beings are the most privileged creatures on this earth. We not only have the freedom to choose what we want, but also the power. God has given us the gifts of wisdom and the knowledge to know what is good and what is evil, what is right and what is wrong. In the Bible, in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verses 15 to 20, God says, "See, I set before you today life and prosperity, death and destruction. For I command you today to love the Lord your God, to walk in obedience to Him, and keep His commands, decrees, and laws. Then you will live and increase. This day I call the heavens and the earth as witnesses against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and curses. Now choose life so that you and your children will live." So God lets you choose. He does not interfere with the choices you make. He trusts you that you will not make wrong choices and create misery for yourself. And even if you do, He lets you face the consequences of your choices. Listen in what God is saying to our first parents, Adam and Eve, in Genesis chapter 2, verses 16 to 17. "And the Lord God commanded the man, 'You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.'" This brings us to the understanding that we are not only responsible for the choices we make, but also for the consequences that follow from our choices. Remember, we are never the victims of our situations. We choose both happiness and misery. If you sow good seed, you reap good harvest. If you sow sparingly, you reap sparingly. If you sow generously, you reap generously. 2 Corinthians 9:6. If you treat people with love and respect, others treat you with love and respect. If you sow the seeds of hatred and revenge in your relationships, you get in return the same. As the law of attraction states, what goes out comes back. In every situation, you have two choices. For example, when you get up in the morning, you have the power to choose either to have a good day or a bad day, to be healthy or to be sick. You have a choice before you today, either to walk away from people or move towards them. When you work in your office, you have the choice either to smile at your colleagues and be friends with them, or isolate yourself and be a loner. In your community, you have a choice either to dominate and boss over people or animate and lead your subordinates. While standing in a queue to book a ticket, you have the choice either to wait patiently for your turn to come or get irritated and shout at the officer. While driving down to your office, you have a choice to drive your car with safety for others and for yourself, or be rash and rude on the street and meet with accidents. While having your meals, you have a choice to have a table conversation and enjoy your meal and companionship of others, or just to swallow your food in silence and go away. Choice is yours. And remember, every choice that you make has a consequence. Therefore, stop blaming others or the situations for the misery you are in. You are the only one responsible for the situation you are in today. No one can take away your right and choice to be happy today. The so called happy and successful people in the world were not born so. Day after day, they made the hard choice to be happy and successful in whatever situation they encountered. Pay attention to the words of the logotherapist Viktor Frankl, who, after being in the concentration camp for several years, said, "Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, namely, to choose one's own way, cannot be taken away." So, what kind of choices do you make every day? To be happy or to be miserable? To be healthy or to be sick? To be lonely or to be connected with others? Do you have the tendency to blame everybody else for the misery you create around you? Finally, remember, three things determine your happiness: making right choices in everyday situation, choosing effective behaviors, and taking responsibility for the consequences you face. So, why don't you claim your power to be happy today?